Now, after I spent a few hours for break, let's move back to this. I did skim through a bit of this, and it looks easy because they guide you through. They guide you through everything basically, so it's not going to be too bad. So this is our basically the slide. Size of the grid, a width of 80, height of 15, and then we want to create a new type called the universe, which is a 2x2 grid. And then it says here we want to create a function. Well, I guess function that generates a universe. Use this make to allocate and return a universe. Yep. Height, rows, and width. Yes, just return. Then wait, actually. Nope. We want to create this, but yeah. Okay, so a new universe will just be 0 on every single value. I should know how to do this. I should know. So we want make. Can we just do make universe? Does that work? I don't think so. And we have to declare the size of it, the capacity and shit like that, but oh, I will have to use AI. Wait, so it'll be 80 and 15, because I think, yeah. Width and then height. So I can type 15 here and this compiles. But how do I do... Can I just do that? Does that work? Oh, that does work. Okay, cool. It'll be 80 and 15. Right? Oh, length and capacity swapped. Okay. Wait, so... But I need to put in two lengths because there's two dimensions to this. So how exactly do I put in two lengths? We have to do it manually. So it's saying to do add the 80 things first, and then for each one of those do that. But that doesn't make sense. We could take a peek at the solution for a bit. Oh, you do have to use a loop. Ooh. Yeah, we can't directly specify the width and the height immediately. And yeah, we could just use universe here. Or not? Or we'd have to put this outside. And then this works. Okay, hold on. Can we... There's a print function, right? God, this may be a bit harder than I thought. I'm gonna try not to like look at the solution too much. Okay, so we do have to loop through everything. Can we just try... Okay, yeah, we do have import FMT there. Um, is that not how we do for loops? Oh my god. Completely forgot again. Alright. Wow. Nah, that works. That works. Oh, okay. It's beginning to click now. Okay. It's beginning to click. Okay. Right, so now we want a so now we want to write a method. How do we write a method again? I have to go somewhere at 8 p.m. So ideally I finish this before 8. Let's go from the top. It includes an extra parameter, the receiver, between the func keyword and the method name. Two types of receiver. The most important concept to understand with Go methods is the distinction between value receivers and pointer receivers. A value receiver operates on a copy of the receiver value. Any modifications made to the receiver inside the method will not affect the original value. Let's define a rectangle struct and the method area to calculate its area. Area only needs to read the width and the height. It doesn't change them. Okay, so that's a value receiver. Pointer receiver. Oh, okay. Okay. So we want a value receiver, I think. And this outputs a float64, which is supposed to be the area, but we don't need to output anything since we're printing instead of outputting. So we have a func, and our input is a universe. So it's a method called show, and there we go. Wait, what's the, how do you do a pointer receiver? What's the difference in the, oh, value receiver, pointer receiver? Ah, it does the star thing to distinguish between the two. Okay. Okay, so we want to loop through all of this, basically. Let's just test something out. fmt dot print ln UI. So now we do new universe dot show. So this will print something. I don't know. Oh, that's like almost right. Wait, our height is this really 15? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now our thing is switched around. Have to go height here and then width. Although I guess it doesn't really matter. So the idea is we want live cells with an asterisk and dead cells with a space. So the idea is we want to turn the falses into asterisks, basically. Okay. So let's make a function called toString. And it'll take or we could turn it into a method even. Yeah, let's turn it into a method. Let's just use U again. Oh no, now we want this to be a... No, wait. Oh no. Okay. Oh no, we don't need this. Okay. But can we still call this show and have it be... Since it's a different type, right? So it should be... I don't know, actually. Why is this invalid receiver type? Not sure. Okay, we'll have to... I guess universe slice. And this will be a universe slice, I guess. So now instead of looping through that will loop through. We'll just do UI dot print. Huh? Okay. Oh my god, oh wow, okay. That's crazy. That's crazy, but it works now. It's gonna be all blank because well, yeah. But let's say we do that, and then we do, let's say we want, wait, can we do this? And then we do u.show. So basically, there will be an asterisk somewhere. There is no asterisk. Fuck. Oh, there is an asterisk. Look at it. Look, it's over there. But there's a lot of, like, blank space, even though I think it should be somewhere to the left, no? Let's try 0. Eh? Oh, it has to print a new line, okay, once it's done. Okay. How do we print a new line? Just ln on its own, without anything? Nice. Okay. So if we add a thing at 0, 0, there'll be a star like somewhere here where my mouse is at. Yeah, nice. Okay, this is cool. We got it. We've managed to make it work. That's awesome. Let's try to get. Well, we can't do 80, right? We can do 7 to 79. So 79 goes all the way up to here. And let's just verify my hypothesis that we can't do 80. Yep, okay. Alright, so this is cool. Very cool. So we've done this part, now we need to do this part. Write a seed method that randomly sets approximately 25% of the cells to alive. Okay? So this will be another method. We call it seed. So I mean, I think this is one of the instances where we want a we want a pointer receiver, because we're actually modifying the universe in the same way that we're modifying the rectangle, right? So basically we want to just randomly set stuff to true. So you'll have to import that. In. this. So the issue with randomization is you could randomly generate the same cell twice. Right, so my idea is to randomly generate like a position, a coordinate, like 1, 2 or 1, 3 or whatever, and set that coordinate to equal true. The issue is you could randomly generate the same thing again, and then it wouldn't really count as being 25% of the cells. It would be less because we're basically wasting a move, a turn. Right? So let's see. We want 25% and we have 80 times 15. So we want the loop to run 1,200 times. Right? So for I actually forgot how loops work. Okay. So for count equals 0, and then we'll go until count is like that. I don't know. Okay, wait. Oh, remind me. Because I want a custom increment, right? I want it to increment only when we don't get a duplicate. Okay, wait, let me try. Classic C style, but with custom mint. Loop, something like that. Or we can just leave it empty. Okay, so we can do for count equals 0, count less than, actually it's not 1800, so it's 1200 divided by 4, so that's 300. So you want it to go for 300 times, and we leave that blank, so we don't have to do that. We can just write the for loop immediately. Now we generate a random, so we just do our width and our height. So these are the random widths and the random heights. So this is just rand dot int n, and this is width, and our width is 80. So okay, we just do width, right? We just type width here. Let's just test to see if it's working. I guess fmt.printf. Do we do %v? I think we do %v. So this should print like 300 different random widths and heights. Actually, this doesn't, wait. Ah, this is so dumb. Okay, u dot seed. Oh shit. I forgot to set the we'll just do that for now. Also want a new line. Just want to see if it's correct or not. Yeah, okay, this looks good. So we have random widths and random heights. Oh, but if we want to check to see if the previous one is done already, then ooh, that's because we're doing a loop, so if we want to check if it's already done or not, we need like a memory. Or should we just like not care about duplicates, since the chances for a duplicate to happen is probably not gonna happen. Since duplicates are probably not gonna happen. Yeah, for now, let's just not worry about duplicates at all. Let's just not. Okay, I think that's it. Eh? Oh, so dumb. Okay, this should work, right? Nope. Nope. Please understand what I'm trying to do. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, wait, no, never mind. You know what? Let's just not fuck with let's just not fuck with pointers or whatever. Okay, so this will give us what? No. Oh, right. Oh, that's beautiful. That's so beautiful. That is so beautiful. Okay. This is starting to come together really well. Okay. I did need some help here and there, but it's more than 50% my effort. I will say that. I think. So here are the rules. To implement the rules, break them down into 3 steps, each of which can be a method. Cool. A way to determine whether a cell is alive, the ability to count the number of live neighbors, the logic to determine whether a cell should be alive or dead in the next generation. Okay. So this is a method, and then it'll take in a universe, and then it'll... Okay. Okay, so it's not exactly easy because we have to deal with this. But let's just try to make a simple one first. So this is literally just return u x y, right? In its very basic form. So we have a universe, and then we seed it to add stuff randomly, and then we can ask certain questions like which cell is alive or not. So for example, we could do u dot alive 25. Not that, we have to do something like this. Oh no, yeah, okay, yeah. No, this is correct, this is correct. So true. So the cell 25, wait, 2 is the height, width is This guy kind of swapped it around. The height is on the second part, whereas over here our height is at the first part. But it's like whatever. Right, and if we run it again, then maybe it's false? No, it's false, okay. So yeah, that's correct. Next we have to do this wrapping part thing. So can we just do like percent height and percent width and have this work? Nope. Okay. Okay. Oh, I do have to leave soon. Okay. I'll leave and then come back again to finish this off, because this is pretty close to being finished, I'd say. I just have to like this stupid thing here with the mod. I have to remind myself how all of that works again. Yeah, this is what I want. Instead of whatever the heck. So true mod x height true mod y width. Now this should work. Okay. Alright. I will have to go now. So I will stop the stream and we'll continue later.